How are we doing? Anyway, in the last video, I went and had a little bit of a play in Wales. I went and did an off-road trail up at Rhayader, which was oh man, I've been waiting to do that trail for years. I've always wanted to go and do it and have a play. It was probably a bit stupid to go and do it on my own. The first bit was pretty gnarly. I'll stick a link somewhere in the description or whatever, or on screen now for you, or do it on the end screen. There you go. Go have a look at it. Every YouTuber I've ever watched who does this kind of stuff always says, "Oh, it's a cat fight." Sorry, we've got this local cat. He's not my cat, but we call him Go Cat. It's probably not his name, but he's so fun. I love that cat. I'm not a cat person at all, but he just looks like he's living his best life. He's often out here in my garden, just like chasing bugs and climbing trees. He's so active for a cat during the day. He's obviously quite young. He is absolutely the happiest cat I've ever seen in my life. I wish I could be Go Cat. He just looks so happy. Doesn't have to worry about anything. Just goes out and does what he wants to do. Brilliant. A great cat. Anyway, he was just having a fight because he's got another cat over there, having a bit of a territorial dispute. I've gone off tangent now. Where was I? Yeah, Rhayader. Probably wasn't a good idea to go and take it on my own because the first section was gnarly. That was it. Every YouTuber always says the cameras just flatten everything out and make it look less steep than it is, less rocky than it is, less difficult than it is. And I'm guilty of the same thing. I've watched loads and loads of moto vloggers on YouTube, and I'm thinking, just get on with it. Just give it the beans. Do an Adam Riemann and just have it. And there aren't too many of him around. But when you're actually there doing it, it's different, and it's a lot harder than it looks. And that was definitely a lot harder. It wasn't as bad as when I went out to Chatsworth, for Christ's sake. Chatsworth House. Like, put me on the spot and I won't remember. Anyway, Chatsworth, yeah, I went and did a trail around there straight after Morocco because I was gung-ho. Just absolutely ridiculous mud bath. It wasn't quite as bad as that, but it probably, you know, in any kind of weather it would have been a nightmare. But like, it was like massive boulders everywhere, baby's head boulders and bigger, and very rutted from 4x4 use, but also from the weather. So there was a massive, like 4-foot deep trench along one side of a 2-wheel track. So you've got to go either on the high side or on the low side. And I chose the low side because it was wide enough. I thought if I went on the high side and drop it into that hole, I'm probably going to damage me and the bike. And I'm not getting it back out again. Whereas if I'm already in the low side, I can't fall any further, right? That was my logic anyway. So I had a bit of a crack at that, but I ran out of time. I got to Dolgethlu, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, at about, I think it was something like 2:30 in the afternoon, and I needed to be back for family commitments. So I had a mad panic rush back to Shrewsbury and back to Staffordshire. So I left it there. But there is more to that trail and more to the route that I was doing. Now, this week, it just so happens that my wife and kids are up in North Yorkshire at a Taylor Swift tribute concert. And I've got all day tomorrow and all day Saturday to my bad self. So I'm going back, and I'm not just going back for the day. I'm going to stay over in a pod at Motocamp Wales, and I'm going to do Saturday as well. So there should be some good adventures coming. And this is all a bit last minute, but I think it might work. So let's go, shall we? Next time you see me, I'll be over there with the sheep again. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Ta-da, here I am, back in Wales. Sun's shining, 19 degrees, we're in Rhayader. This is the start of the route. Up on Wikiloc again, so I've no idea where it goes or how long it is really, but we'll have a go. It's called the big one, so I'm hoping for good things. What time is it? 10 to 12. It's taken me absolutely ages to get over here. The traffic's been really heavy, so I've lost a bit of time, but I did leave quite early, so it's not too bad. So we're going to have a play, follow this trail for a bit, see what happens, get some good photographs along the way, maybe put the drone up again, and then later we're going to head over to Dolgethlu, where I've got a camping pod for the night. So welcome back, I'm Rick, this is backroads. Let's go and have some fun in the Welsh countryside, shall we? Yeehaw! So Richie Vida's Morocco series is now complete. 15 episodes all in all, I think. 15, 16, 15 I think. He put in a solid shift there, turning that lot around as quickly as he did. Nearly 3 weeks worth of footage in 3 months, one a week. Brilliant, Herculean effort. So yeah, it was a bittersweet watching the last episode, reliving it all again. All the lads were talking on the WhatsApp group afterwards, and it was kind of like, oh, I was a bit sad really. It was kind of like saying goodbye. It was a difficult one, but anyway, it's done. Go and have a look, go and check out his channel and have a watch. It's brilliant. What a tour that was. Absolutely mind-boggling, and it's not until you get back that it sort of hits you how intense it was. Like while we were there, like watching the videos, and because I'm editing my own anyway, so I get to kind of relive it, you know, through those. And I'm watching bits of my own video footage where I'm like, crikey, I don't actually remember even being there. Like, was I there? It's weird. But yeah, what a tour, man. Whew, absolutely mega. Definitely the trip of a lifetime, for absolute sure and certain. I'm still editing mine. I'm sort of stuck on episode 6. Unfortunately, you know, me being fairly new to moto vlogging, not all of the in particular the audio is not great, which is making sort of crafting the story quite difficult. I'm having to sort of do a lot of montage stuff to cover just bad audio. I spent a lot of time figuring it out, trying to work it out, and I've finally figured out this setup and how it works, and it's much better, much better. But unfortunately, some of the Morocco stuff's not brilliant. So some of it's okay. I will get there. But as I've said many times before, I don't do this for a living full time. You know, this is just me doing a thing that interests me, for all the reasons I've spelled out in previous videos. But I will get there eventually. I'm not going to give up on it. I've just been distracted with other things recently, so I'll get back to it at some point. But yeah, anyway, go and check out RV's series. It's fantastic, really good watch. Get yourself a pint and a packet of crisps, sit down and watch a few episodes. I am back on the trail, so let's just see what happens. Getting quite good at that. Trail goes up there. steep-sided ruts. Don't want to catch your feet. I'd like to be up in the middle really, but slow and steady wins this race. Seeing the trouble with a big adventure bike, you see. Jesus guys, how many flipping gates? It's better. Just took my headphones off. I don't like riding on off-road trails with headphones in, earplugs. Just feel a little bit too disconnected from, you know, what's happening. You all right, mate?
Hello.
How you doing? What's it like?
Easy.
Yeah? Sweet. Yeah.
We're going all the way up north.
Awesome. Hey man. Cool, have fun man.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Yeah. See you later. You got this gate? Yeah man. That's cool. Okay, where does it go? Down there. Here's what it is. Relax and take it easy. I knew it. Yeah, that was a bad choice. And it... cancel it. Okay. Okie dokie then. Okay. Not too bad. Easy, you said. very deep bit just here. Should we go around this one? Yeah, let's go around it. Lost his nerve now, you see. I think that little swim is probably down to having 50-50 tyres on. I think I've just found the limit of the Anarchy Adventure 2s. Alright on this stuff, alright on the big rocky stuff, but in water hazards, no, I just don't think they've got enough purchase in the mud in the bottom. It was quite deep and muddy, that one. It's definitely Dunlop Trail Max Raid territory. Never mind. We'll just try and go round them. Hello, infill section. Oh, two in quick succession. Where does the trail go? It doesn't go up there, does it? No. That's definitely one for latch and locks, isn't it? Jeez. I figured the CEO of Latches and Locks, or Latch and Locks, would like to see this one, but to be honest, it's not that bit that I'm interested in. It's not even that bit. It's this shenanigans, which I'm properly staggered about. That's barely surviving, man. You just know there's going to be another gate in 100 yards time, don't you? Bloody hell. So's the next one. Cattle grid, that's a good sign. Typically means we're done with gates for a minute. Which of course would be nice. The effort we go to, eh? Oh my god, the faff that we go through to get these decent pictures and do this stuff. Keep the journey short, because you ain't getting far in a hurry. Of course, you know what you've done there, don't you? You've missed the opportunity to take the thumbnail for the video of Dave lying in a puddle. Whoops. What time are we on? 20 to 2. How long has that been running for? An hour and 49. Okay. So it's actually less than an hour and a half until I can check into our little camping pod thing. So, and I've got to actually get there as well. It's in Dolgethlu, however you say it. So I could do is just having a bit of a look at the larger map. Quite a long way away actually. I think I need to start heading in that direction. Let's follow it round to there, abandon it there and head north, because we've got to get all the way up to there somewhere. There. It's quite a long way. So I've sacked it off for the minute, just because I need to get up to Dolgethlu. Time's cracking on, I'm running out of it, and I didn't realise quite how far away I was. So I've binned off the trail and I've had the cameras off for about a good hour, just trying to make some distance to get back up towards Dolgethlu really. So, but I've just found this beautiful spot, so stopped here for a couple of quick photographs and a bit of a chat. I need to get to Dolgethlu really, get provisions and get into the campsite, so I'm going to have to pack this up and get moving or I'm going to be too late. So I suppose I better get back on the road. Oh, what a tremendous place. Motocamp Wales in Dolgethlu, run by Moto Junkies. It's just a brilliant little place that I've dropped into. I'm really happy. Really happy. I've got a little camping pod called the Chicken Shed, It's just a little off-grid pod, couple of beds, really basic, no problems. There's a communal area down there with a little snug and a honesty bar and some guitars and stuff. You can go and hang out by the fire and just just enjoy the peace and quiet, man. This is exactly what the doctor ordered. It's amazing. I've got myself some brioche swirls and a dodgy pasta and sauce, and I even bought some milk to cook it with, so that'll do me. Thank you very much. I've had a couple of cans of Do As You're Told, and that'll be me. Very, very happy. I sacked off filming on the way back because I got to the point, I forget exactly where I was, but I realised I was a lot further away from Dolgethel than I thought I was, and they like you to check in here between 3 and 6, and I was running out of time, so I had to just bin it, and battery management's been on my line because there's no power here, it's only solar. So there are a couple of USB ports in there, but they're not massively high wattage, so charging all the stuff is not going to happen. I do have a 30 milliamp hour battery pack with me, so that's going to help, but unfortunately that's been quite depleted as well. So we'll see. What will be, doesn't matter. I've got another couple of trails planned for tomorrow. Trail today was absolutely brilliant, really easy, fairly deep ruts, so you do have to watch your toes, especially on a bike with, you know, an opposing twin with a wide boxer engine and the engine bars and that stuff, because you get deep enough and you catch your bars or your toes, it'll have you off in no time. But not very technical, fairly straightforward to do, although I did manage to dump it in a puddle because it was a bit deeper and a bit muddier than I thought. But as I said on the vid, I am putting that down to tyres because I've still only got my Anarchy Adventure 2s on, the 50/50s, which are great for the gravel and the rocks and whatnot, but in mud, they're just not a deep enough tread and they slick up too fast and you don't have any traction, so it just popped out from underneath me. So Dave went for a bit of a swim, and so did I. But that's all good, no problem. It's fine, isn't it? It's all part of the fun, all part of the adventure. So I've got tomorrow to play as well. Weather's going to be pretty much the same. I think it's been between sort of 18 and 22 degrees today, which is spot on. A little bit overcast, but then sunnier later on and glorious now. Look at it, absolutely amazing. Sunshine. So I'm going to have a look at the stars tonight. I was thinking of shooting a time lapse, star lapse on the Ace Pro 2, but then I realised you have to attach a battery pack to it, so because it's a long shoot, and I could do with conserving power to make sure I've got enough batteries for tomorrow's shenanigans. So we'll see. I'm going to chill out here for a bit, drink this beer, enjoy the sunshine and the peace and quiet, and cook myself some pasta and sauce for dinner, and then I'll probably turn in. So unless anything drastic fantastic happens, I'll see you guys in the morning. Sweet dreams. Morning. I woke up to a glorious morning. I got absolutely eaten alive last night by the gnats. Sat here at this table. Just completely swarmed me while I had the drone in the air. I've also got a slight problem. I think I sprained my wrist. I did it a few weeks ago and it's been alright. I think when I came off yesterday in that puddle, I hit the wall and my wrist's really sore this morning. It's not broken. I've got a full range of movement. It's just in torsion. It's really painful. I think I'll get this coffee down me, get packed up and have a think about it. See how I feel. Yeah, I'll take it from there, Ray. What a fantastic place. I'll definitely be coming back here. However, I will be bringing an absolute bucket full of bug spray. Because I'm not going to lie, that was a bloody nightmare. As soon as the sun went down, I got absolutely eaten alive. And the first thing this morning as well, getting the bike ready and getting sorted has just been a nightmare with the gnats. Horrible little biting insects all over my arms, up your nose, in your ear, in my beard. Just very uncomfortable. My arms are literally on fire. Itchy. Not good. I haven't known gnats that bad since I was a lad. Really, really bad. But, you know, that's camping for you, isn't it? Oh. So anyway, I've decided I'm going to give this first part of this route a try because it looks like it's on a road, not a byway or a other road with public access boats and orpers. It looks like it's on a normal road. So it goes sort of from here up across the mountains up to Bala. So I think I'm going to stick with it. Yeah, I'm going to stick with it and get to Bala and then do my usual route home from there. I know that area well anyway, so I think that will do. God, if that's not a spot for a little dip in the water, I don't know what is. Look how clear it is.
I had one, I thought it was too big for me, I had an old one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're throwing that about as well.
Yeah.
Hey, you're off into Wales. Are you happy with the bike?
Took him swimming yesterday. Yes mate, yeah, I've done, what have I done on this now? 43,000
Oh,
miles.
fair, yeah, you've really used it. What's that, a drink? So when you're going along you can just,
Yeah,
you've got everything. I suppose you need that in the hot climate.
bloody warm.
Any still air cooled?
Liquid. Liquid cooled now. They haven't been air cooled for a long time.
Mine was air cooled.
Oh, it's the really old one then.
Yeah, it was. We might have been there too. Hey, enjoy yourself.
Thanks mate.
See you, mate.
Good to talk to you.
Yeah, and you.
There's always someone, isn't there, that will talk to you. Love it.
I'm back. I made it back. I thoroughly enjoyed that. That was really good fun. I did sign the video off on the bike on the way back, but for some reason the batteries have died. But they died a lot earlier than they normally do. So I'm not quite sure what's going on there. Something weird happened. I was talking to myself for quite a long time actually, which is unusual for me, but I didn't know the cameras were off. So that's a shame. Anyway, I thoroughly enjoyed that. I hope you did too. If you did, hit all the buttons, do all the usual stuff, and leave me a comment and I'll get back to you. I know there aren't that many of you out there, so you know, it'd be good to kind of get some back and forth going. That'd be nice. Anyway, I'm sporting my brand new ABR 2026 t-shirt. If you're going, look out for me. Be great to say hi. That'd make my day really. If you're watching and you fancy coming and saying hello, I will more than happily talk to you about anything really. If not, have a great festival and maybe I'll see you there. Thanks for watching. I'm Rick and this is Right Marker Rides. Look after each other and ride safe, and I'll see you soon. Take care.